All right, let's do this. Let's stand up. Everybody warm up. Good evening. Stretch. Oh, as high as you can go. Bring your arms down, roll your shoulders forward. Roll them back. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And breathe out. It feels good. Let's take another deep breath in through our nose. And breathe out. Good. Deep breath in through your nose, and we're going to hold it. Keep holding. And silently let it out. Nice. Repeat after me. Ready? What? My turn. Ready, go. Good. B flat major, please. Veil, 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 veil. Nice and loose and veil. Just getting your voice going. Let it all out. Just get it going. Sing into the room. Breathe together. Nice V. Good. One more. Good. Good. Turn to your neighbor and go, neener, neener, neener. No, that's too nice. Neener, neener, neener. Go. Go, you give me D major. We sing neener, neener, nee. Go. Neener, neener, nee. Nice and ugly. Neener, neener, nee. Good. Neener, neener, nee. Uglier. Neener, neener, nee. Couple more. Neener, neener, nee. One more. Woo! Good. D major again. D major again. Now slightly more beautiful. Me, 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 and. Use the M. Yes. Use the M. Good. Stop there. Good. So when I say use the M, what I mean is start to vibrate, start to resonate on the M, the M, so that the E and the A flow out of it. Me, me, me. D major one more time. Me, me, me. Ready, go. Yeah, use the M. That's it. That's it. That's really good. Pull. Good. One more. Good. D major again. We. Huh. Light, accurate. Air. Keep going. Light. To sopranos. One more. Woo! Good. B flat major, please. I love to sing. Ready, go. I love to sing. Come on, ho. I love to That's it. Sing. I love to sing. That's it. I love to sing. Athletic. I love to sing. That's it. Good job. I love to sing. Bravo. I love to sing. I love Great.
I love to sing. I love to sing. I love to sing.
Two more.
I love to sing.
One more.
I love to sing.
Woo! Could you give me an A, please? An A. Everyone hum this note. Go. Good. Let's go through our 5 vowels on that pitch. So, sing. Go, let's try it again. Listen closely for that first note. 3. Good. One more time. Listen to the lowest voice in the room and the highest voice in the room at the same time. 3. Bravo. Take a seat. Take out "and the glory of the Lord." I just want to run this to get our blood flowing, and we'll dig into some more stuff. Now, before you get too settled, listen up. This is especially important for really, there's divisi in all of our music. So I just want to note, what I would like is you can stay in the rows you're in, but if you are a alto, soprano 1, and really tenors and basses have sort of managed themselves, but because there's less of them. But for altos and sopranos and divisi, if we could have soprano 1s closer to the wall, soprano 2s closer to, and you don't have to move right now, soprano 2s closer to the aisle, alto 1s closer to the aisle, and then alto 2s closer to this side. All right, so that's just sort of how, so we'll go from low to high. And if you typically jump between parts or da-da-da, you could be kind of wherever you want, but we'll have a general swath that's alto 2, alto 1, soprano 2, soprano 1. That'll be especially useful when we get to Unclouded Day tonight. All right, while you're getting resituated, let's do a little "Unto the Glory of the Lord." 1, 2. Stately, controlled. Good, stop there, back to the beginning. Everyone take a glass of cold water. Take it and go whoosh, right in your face. Let's wake up. Let's wake up. You sound beautiful, but let's just have slightly more attuneness. I know we just sort of started, but let's attack right from the beginning like it's a performance. But you sound great. The sound is there. We just need to be a little more alert. One more time from the top. 1, 2, All of your entrances be up with me so we can check in together. That's it. Up at me. That's much better. Keep it up. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Just one thing I want to hit. Very, very good, though. So detailed and so musical. Can we start at top of 15? Being so picky. Two just things that are just going to structurally make this pop more. We're starting at measure, 76. 76. It's a measure, top of page 15. And your articulation is so good. It really, all the themes sound different. You're all doing it the same way. Musically, it's so cohesive. Two little things. Sopranos, your entrance on "And all flesh" after "And the glory of the Lord." Just try to make that C sharp a little cleaner. Let's see if we can get it better just by running it. If not, we can work it. And then remember sopranos at the bottom of that page when you're on those F sharps. Save it. Right? The big moments, the A, that's cool, but on those we want to be able to hear altos and all the other parts that come in. Make sense? All right, here we go. 76 right on it. Hear your pitches. 1, 2, T1, and good, stop, good. Up, so good. So soprano, C sharp was much better. Now can it just be a prettier vowel? Now can it just be, and for some reason that note is so exposed in this texture, I hear it in recordings and I just want us to get it right. We'll be the one choir that does. 76, here we go, 76. 1, 2, T1. Good, stop there, good. Oh, so good. All right, now we're going to be altos. At measure, we're going to start at 87, everybody. We're going to start at measure 87 with the alto entrance on Shao. But altos, where I want you to look real quick is, we're being so picky here, and that's so exciting we could be this picky in September. Look at 96. I think this for the mouth part is actually really important. And I think it's so good. So don't be afraid to sing this out on that B natural. It's a money note for you. It should be really ringy. Don't overdo it, but I think it could be really present. All right, let's start at the alto entrance at pick up to 88. This is measure 87. Shall be. Shall be. Here we go, altos. 1, 2, T1, 2. Shall be. Tenor. And do. One, two, go and go and go again. Come on, musical. What? Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and go. For the. Eyes out. Beautiful teeth. Thank you. Let's do a little Sure on the Shiny Night. Sure on the Shiny Night. Then we'll do a little Unclouded Day. So Sure on the Shiny Night first. Beautiful, everybody. Gorgeous. Good. Tenors and basses, when you come in here at the start, give me a D flat. When you come in here, I want you to be a little bit like you just had Novocaine done. The text is really important on this piece, but I want everything to be elided. So not sure on this shining night, sure on this shining night of summit shadows round. So all we're getting is vowel, 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 vowel. And the consonants are just little stones in the stream of our vowels. We just want to be very legato, and that's also going to help it move along. We don't want this to drag at all. We do so much rubato and so much slowing down intentionally in here musically that when we can pick up time, we have to pick up time. Because remember, that's the rule of rubato. Remember, my piano teacher growing up, was when I started playing Chopin, which is where you learn about rubato. Those of you pianists will understand this. When you started playing, she said, Max, remember, whatever time you spend somewhere, you have to make up somewhere else. And that's the thing about rubato is it all can't suddenly go to a lurch. It's this give and pull, which makes it so musical. Beginning. Oh my gosh. Okay, so best you've ever done that, but something to make it even better. Look at measure 10. Look at measure 10. Tenors and basses, quick singing thing. Remember, so you have to prepare yourself for the high note. Shining night. Right now, I feel like you're coming at me like you have all the pressure in the hose, but you have the hose set on like mist. Or you have the hose set on where? So we go, and with diva, you need to sing all the preceding notes as if you're going to sing the high D flat, which means drop jaw, which means open sound, all of that, so that you're prepared to sing the high note. And I think magic can happen. Let's start at 10, right on shining. Otherwise, just beautiful tenors and basses. We'll go on sopranos and altos. 2 and T and sha. Go. Yeah. Bravo. Bravo, good. Look at 16. We're going to stop and start each section. You know, it's the best you've done any of this. Tenors, it needs to be more athletic. Sure on this shining night. Then basses, it needs to be more profound. I know you're still working on notes, finding that A, but you can steal that A from the tenors who are nailing it on the measure before you. So if you need to steal an A, steal it from them. All right, sopranos, and then sopranos, when you get to 22, you have this magical D flat. I know it's not a high A, but it's a high note. It's very special. So can you just infuse it with something that's really magical? It's this long, beautiful D flat. All right, 16, everybody. Right on it. 1 and 2 and T and a 1. Sure on the 1. Sure on the. Yes. Everyone, bloom. Eyes up. Yes, keep going. That's so good. All right, same thing, tenor and basses. Prepare the sound. Go. 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 Yes. Go. Come on. Come on, you're going somewhere. Go. Eyes up. Good job. Eyes up. Come on. Yeah, I didn't want to stop you. You were just on fire. You really were on fire. I want to work on this big. I want to spend just 5 minutes on this big moment. Go to the bottom of page 5, please. 38. So we kind of need to do a little. I mean, you're getting there with the notes. Altos, mwah, beautiful job. I didn't say anything because I knew you'd do it. There you go. So measure 38 is where I'm talking. So when we get here, we're going to give each of these dictated, right? Sure on this shining 1 and 2, and then we're off. We're back to what will feel like a much faster tempo, but really it's just a tempo. In sopranos, you're the most important people here. Night, sure on this shining, and then tenors and altos and tenors and basses will follow. Then everyone look, turn the page. This is important. Look at 41. We sing, sure. We do another little ritardando, and then soprano, same thing. Boom, you just go. All right, don't linger on the A flat. Suddenly we're in a tempo again. And then every time we have those odd tempos, and then especially at 44, I weep for wonder, that can't get slow. So that's really on sopranos and tenors. I weep for wonder, wandering far alone. Right? It's this give and take that makes this piece pop. Can we start at 38, please? 38, measure 38. Sure on this shiny. You sang this beautifully. Here you go. And 1. Sure. Good. So I want you, it's like, it's not a crescendo like it builds in loudness. It builds in intensity. It's like you're taking a dial on a radio and you're going from 1 to like 8 or 9. That's how much intensity we want in the sound. 38 again, please. And 1. 1 and 2, go. Good, stop there. Very good. Sopranos, you're so close at 43. It's just lower than you want it to be. So just put that in your brain. So altos, can I just hear you at 38? Just altos alone, please. Just want to tighten this up a little bit. Sure. And 1. Sure. Good. Let's do that again. That's so tricky. Here, sure on this again. 38 and 1. And 1 and off. It's just, as long as you get to that B flat, you've done it well. Everybody now at 38. Everyone now at 38 again, please. Intensity, and 1. Sure. Go. Soprano, a little less. Beautiful. Unclouded day, please. Unclouded day. Beautiful, everybody. Unbelievable progress. All right, unclouded day. We're going to dig into it tonight. Get ready. Those are your warm-ups. We're going to get to that monster ending, which really isn't as monstrous as it looks, I promise. Can you say unclouded day? Go.
Unclouded day.
Again. Unclouded
day.
One more time.
Unclouded.
Yeah, and that, it's just the that just gets a little bit of Can it be unclouded day? And.
Unclouded day.
Good job. Someone got super excited. Let's do it. All right. Oh, they tell me of a home. So smidge under tempo. Here we go. 1, 2. Good. So sopranos, this is going to be our little date. Every time we do this is that first measure. 1, 2.
Oh, they tell me of a home beyond the skies. They tell me of a home far away. And they tell me of a home where the storm clouds rise. They tell me of an unclouded day. Oh, the land of proudest days. Oh, the land of an unclouded sky. Oh, they tell me of a home where the storm clouds rise. They tell me of an unclouded day.
Stop there. Good. I'm going to just pause you. You're doing so well. I'm really impressed. 2 things. Sopranos. Top of 5. I just want us to stop this. So, oh, they tell me of. Oh, they tell me. It's so easy. Sing it. 1, 2. Oh. Good. I go. Dee, 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 dee. 1, 2. One more time. One more time. One more time together. Someone's early. Wait. Now you're late. Now I want you to go. Oh, they tell. 2 and 1. Again. One more time. Good. So you just got. You want to do something super funky, which I love. I love the initiative there. But let's just see it simple. All right. Well, we're beginning, and we'll go. Yeah. Seconds, you're fine. It's just the BAG that. Oh, sorry. First. I promise. It's just true. It's those 3 notes. Anyway. The seconds would go. Oh, they just, all right, here we go. First, I love you. Here we go. Beginning. 1, 2. Oh, they tell me of a home beyond the sky. Up. They tell me of a home far away. And oh, they 1, 2. Forte. Oh, they tell me of a home where the storm clouds. Go on. They tell me of a home. They tell me of. They tell me. Oh, they tell me of a home where my friends are. They tell me of. They tell me of a land far away. Up. Keep going. We'll go back. Yes, good job. And up. Stop there. Good. Let's work this section. Very, very good, everybody. Can we start at bass, just basses, pick up to 17, that page turn. They tell me of a home. Just basses, pick up to 17. 1, 2, 3, 4. They tell me of a home. We all there? Sorry, pick up to measure 17. So pick up to measure 17, basses. They just have that D. If you just give me a D, then you just start at 17, yeah. 1, 2, 3. They tell me of a home. They tell me of a home. They tell me of a land far away. Oh, are we there? Oh, yeah, good. Okay. The word Beverly this time. Here we go. Pick up to 17. 1, 2, 3, 4. They hum. 1 off. They tell me of a home. home. They tell me of a land far off, and where the tree of life in eternal bloom. Good job, good job. Remember, it's the unclouded day, everybody. The unclouded day. Mark it in blood. All right, can I hear tenor ones alone? Pick up to 18. Tenor ones alone, pick up to 18. They tell me of a home. Here you go, tenors. 1, 2, 3, tenor ones. They tell me of. Good. Can we speak that tenor ones? Speak it. They tell me. 1, 2, 3, 4. They tell me of a home. Good, good, good. I'm just going to speak it once. Speak it. Listen to me. They tell me of a home. Say that, ready, and go. Now say, next part. They tell me of a home. 2, 3, and go. They tell me of a. My turn. They tell me of a home. Ready, and go. Good, now do it all with me. Start it, I'll do it with you. Pick up the 8, singing, let's sing it too. They tell me 1, 2, 3, and 4. They tell me of a home. They tell me of a home. They tell me of a home. They tell me of a land far away. Good job, good, good. Now can I hear baritones? Baritones in measure 18. Tenor twos, that is. They tell me 1, 2. They tell me of a home. They tell me of a home. They tell me of a land far away, where the tree. Yeah. So it's where the tree of life. Here we go. Say it there. 23. 3, 4. Where the tree of life in eternal bloom. Good. 23. Just the baritones, yeah? Yeah, 23. Where the tree, 3, 4. Where the tree of life in eternal bloom sheds its fragrance through the unclouded day. Good, good, good. Can I now hear out tenor, bass, tenor 1, all 3 tenor and bass parts, pick up to 17. They tell me. Nice and slow. 1, 2, and 3, and go. They tell me of. They tell me of. They tell me of. They tell me of. They tell me of a home. They tell. They tell me. They tell me of. In eternal bloom. No, you're not quitting. There you go. Get some grit, people. It's just music. All right, here we go. Come on. Pick up to 17 again. Those 3 parts, altos and sopranos, you're perfect when I get to you. Here we go. They tell me 1 and 2 and basses start. They tell me of a home. They tell me of a home. They tell me of a. They tell me of. They tell me of a. And where the tree of life no bloom sheds its fragrance. Yes, on and 1. Oh, you got it. Of an unclouded. Oh, they. Nice job. Very good work. Very good work, everybody. Okay, sopranos and altos, pick up to 19. Pick up to 19. Oh, they tell me. Look, he says you need to sing it like Dolly Parton. Do you notice that? So I need your best Dolly Parton impression right here. All right. Oh, they tell me of a home. 1, 2, 3. Oh, they
tell me of a home where my friends have gone. They tell me of a land far away, where the tree of life in eternal bloom.
All right, everybody's in the pool. Starting with the bass pickup to 17. They tell me of a home. That's your tenor 1 to tenor 2. Hold on to your hats. Basses start 1, 2, 3, and 4. They tell me. Tenor 1. Baritone. They tell me. Oh, they. And forte. Oh, the. Nice. Let's go on. Very good memory and work, everybody. All right. Now, just figure out what line you're reading. Okay. So, that's step 1. Okay. Now, I have a couple notes before we dig in and read this. Basses. Basses that sing bass, like lowest part, not baritones. Because remember, this is the switch part. So tenor 2s, you need to go start reading the tenor 2 line, right? Right? This is where we do that little switcheroo to the end of the piece. Basses, you typically see baritone or the higher part. This is where you'll start reading the baritone part. Basses who are just low basses. What I would suggest is you can pick either of these notes to hold here at the beginning on ooh. We're going to have a double bass playing with us. Like we're going to have a bass part who like doubles this. So you can sing sort of whatever note you want there. It's really like when we get to 41 low basses that you need to sort of pay attention. But yeah, but you're with the baritones there anyway. So I just want to read. Here's what we're doing. We're going to start at 35 and we're going to 42. That's all. All right, 35 to 42. Let's start by giving it a sink or swim. Baritone start. They tell me of a king. Nice and slow. Baritone start. 1, 2, 3, and 4. They tell me of a tenor 1. Oh, they tell me of a alto 1. Alto 2. Soprano 2. Oh, they... Good, stop there, good. So, one more note I forgot. At 39, soprano 1s. For now, just read, don't sing the B or the C. I want you all going up to the G. So pick up to 39, all soprano 1s up to the G. Does that make sense? All right, forget about the B and the C. We don't need them. And then follow the line down and pick up to 41. All right, can I just hear tenors and basses? Really good job. Can I hear both alto parts, please? Pick up to 37. Oh, they tell me of a king. Here we go. Ready, altos? Whatever you want. Doesn't matter. You're killing it. Pick up to 37. Just altos. 1, 2, 3. Oh, they... Good. Good. Stop there. Good. And then I don't care about alto 2s. Let's get rid of some extra notes here too. So alto 2s, keep singing the D. Don't sing the G. The alto 1s are taking care of that. So measure 39. Alto 2s, just keep singing that D to the E. That will fill out the chord better. Okay? Great. One more time. Altos. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and good. Let's do Made of Gold. Made of Gold. Alto, both alto parts. Start on a B flat. Made of Gold. 3 and. Good. Alto 2s alone. Alto 2s alone. Ready and. Alto 2s alone. It's B, G, C. 3 and. With alto 1s now. Ready and. Yeah, love it, love it, love it. All right, can I now hear both tenor parts? Tenors, pick up to 36. Oh, they tell me. Oh, they tell. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, they. Good reading. Where he sits on a throne in the city. Me. Good. So, all right. Tenor twos. Got your tenor twos in the city. Pick up to 41. Pick up to 41 tenor twos. 1, 2, and 3. In the city that is made of gold. Good, gold. Or gold. Whatever you got to do to get up there. All right. We'll work on that. Can you join tenor ones? Pick up to 41. I know this seems like madness, people. It's all going to be great. Here we go. Pick up to 41, both tenor parts. So G and a D. Yeah. 1, 2, and 3. In the city. Go. Yeah. Oh, you are going to be so excited about 5 minutes. All right, here we go. You're going to be sold, but not right now. All right, pick up to 35. Okay, hear both bass parts. They tell me of a king in his beauty there. 1, 2, 3. And they tell me of a king in his. They tell me that mine eyes shall behold, where he sits on a throne that is bright as the sun. Together, in. Yes, good job, basses. A+. Sopranos now. With soprano twos picking up to 38. That page turn. Stay with me, folks. You're doing great. So, no, is that an A? Sorry, pick up. Is that an A? Am my brain broken? Okay, my brain's broken. Sorry, here we go. Ears have officially died. Yeah, page turn. Starting with soprano twos. Yeah. 1, 2, and 3. Good job. Oh, yes. Okay, good. Sopranos, those O's, I don't care about those O's at 38. So soprano ones, just come in at a mezzo piano on that high G. I know, sopranos are like, oh, you don't have to ask me twice. All right, here we go. And you're like, oh, if I must. All right, everyone together. Here we go. Brains working hard. Pick up to 35. Baritones kick us off. 1, 2, and 3, and go. They tell me, tenor 1. Oh, they tell me, alto 1. And come on. In the city. Yes, is that cool? All right, let's do it again. This is the best part of the song. Made of gold, and it sounds like gold, right? It's shiny, it's dissonant, it's so neat. All right, here we go. They tell me 1, 2, and 3, and go. They tell me of a king. Here we go. Stop. Yes. Okay, cool. All right, now go to 43. Sopranos. That B is going to be a solo. So for now, let's not learn it so we don't train ourselves wrong. So the high B is going to be a solo. We'll do that later. So for now, when we come in at measure 43, just sing the G, okay? All right, I want to do that one more time, and then we're going to read on, okay? You're doing great, gang. That's like one. This is probably the hardest part of the piece right here. All right, they tell me of a king. Baritones, you're killing it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. They tell me a tenor 1. Oh, they tell me a alto 1. Soprano 2. Oh. Oh, they keep going. Oh, the land go. Holy two, three, off. Oh. See, it's not that hard. All right, well, here's what I'm gonna do. We will work that really hard next week, but what I want to do is review all we've done and read to the end again. Real quick though, so that you have a good high quality sight read when we go back and get to this section again. Look at pick up to page 12. It's not exactly the same as all of the choruses we sang before, but it's close, right? So as a reader, as a developing reader, as a musician, I want you to figure out what's the same and what's different. I want you to hold on to something that you know, right? You know, one of the things I think is so important when we're learning a piece of music is that you work smart, not hard, right? So if something's the same, note it, circle it, and move on, right? That is sort of how we learn things quickly. If we just learn note by note by note by note and it's all the same, we've wasted time, right? Where you can't work on the musical stuff. This is just popping, folks. All right, here we go. Beginning. This went so much better than I thought it was going to go. And I have great faith in you, but I've done this piece before and it's hard. All right. Oh, they tell me of a home. Now, as we start to, we have not finished learning it yet. That's obvious, right? But we're close. So what we want to start doing, gang, is we want to start finding a style for this that's very much its own, right? Sean Kirchner, I encourage you to go listen to all of his choral arrangements. He's one of my absolute favorite arrangers of American tunes. And he has a whole set of these. This is the most famous one. And so what we need to find is sort of like a choral, folksy thing. So it's not and the glory of the Lord, right? But it's also not full twang, right? It's somewhere in the middle. And so maybe that's how you deliver the text. Oh, they tell me of a home, with more grip, less choralness, more textiness. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's just the aggression you bring to those big giant, oh, the land, right? But we need to start finding the style for this even as we're finishing learning it. Because if we learn it in the right style, if we learn the notes in the right style, we'll always sing it in the right style. All right, you're doing great. Oh, they tell me. Here we go, sopranos. 1, 2. Oh, they tell me of a home far beyond the skies. They tell me of a home far away. Okay, I want us to get better start. Tenors, wait. All right, one more time. Sopranos again. Sopranos, what a beautiful entrance. 1, 2. Oh, they tell me of a home far beyond the skies. They tell me of a home far away. And they tell me of yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, they tell me of it. Oh. Yeah. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Hit it. They tell me of a home. They tell me of. They tell me. They tell me of a home. Come on. You got it. Go. And. Oh, the line. Come on. Oh, they tell me of a home where the storm clouds rise. All right, here we go. Bass it, baritones. They tell me of a king. Oh, they tell me of. Oh, they tell me. Soprano 2. Yeah. Here we go. We're going somewhere. Up. Come on. Up. The land of. Yeah, good job, tenor ones. 2, 3, up. I see some soprano sneaking in the G. I like it. Very good job, everybody. Let's relax our voices. Let's do a little There's Still My Joy. There's Still My Joy. Really good job, everybody. Phew. Thus ends the challenge portion of tonight's rehearsal. All right, let's go. Let's not forget that we need to push the tempo along once the piano comes in. Okay? 1, 2, and. This beginning is a cappella. So Isa, 1 and. Let's do just sopranos and altos for now. And here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and come on. Here we go. Good job. Don't get too sentimental too soon. And on and 1 and 2 and 3 and up. Come on. Good job. Remember, sing the melody as you know it, not as it's written. Beautiful, everybody. Let's just do two things. Look at bottom of 6, please. Very nice. So we always have this moment, and we always get a little confused. We get a little scared. So the way it works is, look at what is it? Measure 42. It's the last measure of 6, right? For what I've lost, cut off for mana. Then I go like this. Oh, that was so funny. I'll go like this, and everyone went whoosh. It was really exciting. I wish you guys could see it. There's sometimes I wish you could see what I see. It's pretty amazing. But anyway, it was really cool. Anyway, but you go, what I've lost, off. Then I go, there's still my joy, right? You all are going, you're like waiting for a mat. Like, I don't know what you're waiting for. There's still my joy. It just moves right on, okay? Beverly's not with us there, which I think is what throws you, right? So Beverly comes in on still. So if you're still singing the word there, but Beverly's already come in, you have failed, right? So, wait, 8, no pick up right in. Can we just get that right? Let's start at pick up the 37, one tiny child. Just get into the chorus one more time. Then we'll leave this for the night. 1 and 2. 1, 2. 1 and 2.
Beyond these years, what I've lost, there's still my joy. There's still my joy.
Yes. Everyone hit save. Hit save. I'm going to hit save myself so I conduct that way again. Very nice. Very good job. All right, take out. This is a new read for tonight. It should be a little one-sheeter. It says up good Christian folk and listen, but I affectionately call it the ding dong song. And I may be calling it that for now, but up good Christian folk and listen. Again, and you can cross that title out and start calling it the ding dong song if you would like. Ding dong ding, ding a dong a ding. This is a lovely, just one pager, And again, so a reminder, we call this program Aladdin Lessons and Carols, and it's an homage. Those of you who are giant choral nerds already follow this, but it's an homage to the Lessons and Carols service that King's Choir's College of Cambridge does every year. And this is one of those standard pieces you'll hear every other year that they do. It was written for them. It's just a delightful little, it's just a thing. It's a great little thing. And it's sort of, I think it's like the sorbet of our concert. It comes in the middle of a bunch of heavy stuff. So it's a moose bush show. There's this is that little sorbet, that little palate cleanser before we go into more heavy stuff. Every concert needs something like this, and I love this one. So let's just give it a read on text. Look at the repeat signs real quick. So we sing ding dong ding, ding a dong a ding, ding dong ding dong, ding a dong ding from Anna. Then we sing up good Christian folk, blah, 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 blah. Then we go to the third line, newborn king, tell the story. Then look, we repeat back to. You see that? Yeah. And then it's just over before again. It's like a minute and 10-second piece. These are some of my favorite things in the whole world. I don't know if any of you got up early to watch the Queen's funeral, but in that is also one of my favorite one-minuters, which is "O Taste and See," which was written for her coronation, actually, by Vaughan Williams. And so this is another one-minuter I just love. The British were good at these like 1-minute beautiful choral pieces that are over before they begin. All right, here we go. Right, everyone starts on the middle C. Ding. Let's go nice and slow to start. It'll eventually go faster, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Ding. And go. Up good Christian folk. Chill. And. Go back. Tell the story. Glory. And ringing. Go on. And I love that. I love anytime you could get a parenthetical in choral music, right? Grammar nerds out there, you gotta love this, right? In a stable, 'tis no fable. Isn't it great? All right, let's just sight read it one more time. Then we'll really work on this next week. But let's just give it another sight read, and then you'll get more notes this way, and then next week we'll take it apart. All right, ding dong ding, please. Ding dong, and sound like bells. 1, 2, 3. Ah. Oh. There's just something so British about a parenthetical followed by a Latin phrase. I don't know. It's just amazing. I don't know what it is. It's very learned. It's very wonderful. I'm obsessed with it. All right. Love that piece. All right. Can we now do O Magnum Mysterium? We'll work on it a bit, then we'll have some announcements, then we'll run it to end our evening. That's just beautiful, everybody. Great reading. O Magnum Mysterium. O Magnum. Now the thing is, fun fact for you, we don't know what key this piece was in, and we never will, because we have some tuning forks from the time, we have some way, but we don't quite know what that pitch was. They weren't really using A, B, C, D, E, F, G, so we don't really know if these are the right notes. We know they're the right notes at the right time. We don't know if it's in the right key. I love this key because I think it keeps the sopranos high and sort of laser beamy. I think it keeps the tenors sort of light and airy because they have to go to falsetto a lot. I don't think it gets bassmenty for basses. Altos, I don't know, it's good. I don't have a great reason for altos to do it. Altos sort of get the short end of a lot of things. But I think it's really neat if you have YouTube or Spotify or anything or Apple Music or whatever, go listen to 1 million recordings of this. It's been recorded by 4,000 different groups, and each one is different. It's really cool. And if you can find one that's all men or boys and men. It's pitched quite low. There's a group, Canticus, who does that and sings all this music, probably almost a fourth down with some high countertenors. And anyway, it's just super interesting to hear all these different interpretations of it. But this is the Loudon Chorale one, and it's going to be great. Here we go. Here we go, Sopranos. On text. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Nice, good. Let's work on a couple things. Can we start at, I want to start at top of 11 with tenor and bass entrance. Forte. Oh, you're being too soft. You're being too sentimental. They're ripping paint off the walls here. Statues, think painful Renaissance statues. Pain, It's something. It just has to be craggier. It needs more crevices. This is like the Charmin Omani Mysterium. This is so soft and it needs more edge. All right, start at 60, right on 67, tenor and bass. Here's the bass note. And 1. And then altos, you come in too. We're all on the boat. Everyone's in the boat. And 1. It's just a different piece of music. And I remember Renaissance people have souls, right? Right now, you're the angels the Renaissance painting you're thinking of are like the cute baby cherubs. You see that, and I want like the heavenly host opens up. Boom. I want scary angels. All right. That's the best I got. All right, can we do? All right, let's start at bottom of 7. 38, 30. All right, next section. Folks, one thing I just need you to mark, like I've never needed anything more in my life. 40, like sleep. Can we start at 40? Look at 44 real quick. I know it's the next page. Remember, if you are a soprano, tenor, bass, we are cutting off go early and putting a big K in accenting. It's an off the beat accent, and that's on purpose. That just has to pop. And in altos, likewise, you come in late with coup, but it needs the pop as well. It's just a different point of phrase. Then, everybody, the way 53 is going to work is I'll do a little fermato over it, and then I'll just give 1. Bum-bee, bum-ba, ba-bee-ba, bum-bum. It will take some rehearsal, but we have lots of time, okay? All right, let's start at, what is it? Bottom of 7, 38, 39, 40. 40. Oh, Beata, beautiful, beauty. 3. I want this to sound the way incense smells. I don't know if that makes sense. Here we go. 3 and Good. Soprano, sing Virgo for me more accurately. Virgo, 42. 3, and. Yeah, but you got to be more athletic. Right? It has to have that. Can you sing that for me? Is that an angel? Good job, me. 3, and. Yes, everyone now to Obeata again. That's it. 40. Deep, powerful, mysterious. 3, and. Bass. Good, let's practice that a couple times. Good, so start on 53. Start on 53. 53, hold stoom. We're all holding stoom. Hold stoom, ready, go. What? Good. One more section, then we'll do announcements, and then we'll run it again. So good. You're doing great. All right, let's go to 6, page 6. I don't know. Maybe it's because there's these pianos written there, and if that's thwarting you, cross them out. Because they're not Victoria's markings, and they wouldn't necessarily be mine either. I think Mr. Shaw and Miss Parker, when they edited this, got this part wrong. Those ya, chen. I think it's mezzo forte at a minimum. So if you look at, what is that, 26, 27, pick up to 28. Ya, chem, ya, chem. I just think, to me, this motive is springing up. This motive has to have more energy in it, or the piece just sort of gets boring. Can we start with, there's no good way to start. No, let's start at second beat of measure 25, Videre Dominum, Natum. And 1. Videre. Yeah. Basses, go. Ya. Tenor. Alto's big. Do you see what happens? So when yacentem, when that motive has more chisel in it, then all of a sudden that big decrescendo now means something, right? If it's all soft and blurry, it doesn't mean anything. All right, I want to do one more quick thing, then Sharon announce, and then we'll run the piece. And then tonight, you guys are killing it tonight. I'll say one more thing before we run it at the end. But can we look at the very beginning? To me, this is like creation. This is like primordial ooze, big bang, whatever you want. One pitch, right? 2 pitches now. Oh, and the altos come in on 1, right? Then tenors come in on C, also the pitch we've been using over again. And then when we get to 10, it's like, oh my gosh, now there's color. It's like in The Wizard of Oz, right? We go from black and white to color at 10. 10, we're suddenly a major chord. So it has to mean something. Can we just sing the beginning, please? 3. Bloom. Good. Perfect. And we'll run in a second. Sharon, announcements, please. We'll keep that out, though. We'll run that to end tonight.
So while I am walking down, if you have had a birthday anywhere between January through September of 2022, why not? Go ahead and stand up, and we're going to do a big happy birthday to everybody up until we have now. I know we've had several,
what key?
even just this week, including Debbie Clark. So can we all sing?
Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear all of you. Happy birthday to you. All right, good job. Take a seat. Yay.
It's like the Charmin of birthday.
Yeah.
So just a couple of announcements. I got feedback from our virtual crowd
Yes,
that
boom.
they'd like for me to be here. So we have closed registration for our walk-ins. However, if someone is still interested in joining, they are able to still join, but we want to have a conversation with Max just to make sure everyone's comfortable that they can catch up. So do continue to look at your networks. But if they go to the website, they will see that the registration link is no longer active. They just need to email me, email you, email somebody, info@loudandcorral.org, and they can get in touch with us. So didn't want that to be an unpleasant surprise for anyone. I want to highlight our section leaders again. I think we have had several people come in since the last time we did this. So could I have Anita Alt, Michelle Nelson, and George Garlick to stand? These are our section leaders. And if you are looking to join our internal Facebook group, which is the musicians and singers and musicians of the Loudon Corral, one of the questions to answer is, who is your section leader? So this helps. My name is Sharon. If you don't know me, I'm the one that sits out there and checks you in if you haven't joined us yet, and I do the emails. So welcome, everybody. One other thing I want to talk about is October 16th. It is our welcome dessert. Now, the verbal name of this is the Welcome Damn It dessert, because you're going to feel welcome, damn it. However, I don't put that in writing, so we just call it the welcome dessert. Again, the Wizard of Oz in color of welcome desserts. So Sue Ligas is still preparing kind of what that's going to look like as far as food and whether or not we will be asking some folks to bring things. So stay tuned to your emails. But what we're going to do then, if you haven't seen email yet, is we will rehearse regularly from 6 to 7. We will call it short so that we have some time for fellowship together. I think that's everything I have. So Max, turn it back to you.
Yeah, and that's just a really quick, George. Yes.
Is there anybody in the base or kind of stuff that's not getting emails yet?
If that's you, just go see George afterwards.
Just in general, if you are not getting an email at the end of every week, please see your section leader.
Yeah.
That is our primary form of communication. Good question.
Yeah, thank you, George.
Back to you, Max.
And the one thing I'll say is that welcome thing is an important sort of part of what we do. And I know that not everyone's like hyper social that way. But the reason we went from a dinner to a dessert is precisely because we want something even more casual. And you just kind of come and hang and grab something and meet someone, and that person you've been sitting by for a whole month, maybe really get to know them and ask them what they do, ask them where they live, that kind of thing. What I'll say is, before we stand and sing O Magnum and end our night, you all are, I just want to tell you to your faces, I write it every week in an email, you are hitting benchmarks that are exceeding even what I thought. This concert's going to be absolutely out of the world. This is such an incredible choir. I will tell you that this stretch we're in right now is, I think, the hardest part of every season, because we have some things that are close to being learned, but not quite there. And we're starting learning new things that are very fresh and challenging, right? So it's that moment where everything in rehearsal still has a bit of tension. But the beautiful thing is, if we just wait a couple weeks, stuff like "And the Glory of the Lord," "Sure on This Shining Night" are going to be so in us that we will keep coming back to those as sort of reminders and working on sound. So just stick with the process. But I will say these next couple weeks to me are always the white knuckling ones. It's like, okay, it's like the work we did to uncloud the data night. It's really dirty work. It's messy work. It's hard work. But we feel great when we get to the end of the process. But again, this choir is just, you're humming along in a way that's really pretty amazing. So let's stand up and do O Magnum Mysterium, please, to end our evening. Best performance quality sound you can make. I know your voices are shot. I know you're tired. But bring as much energy and focus as you can. All right, mystery. Have a great week. See you. Bye. Good work. Oh, yeah, show me.
I'll show you.